How often should you update your website? We hear that question with some degree of regularity, and opinions certainly vary on the subject. Some folks may tell you to leave the site alone if it isn't broken. One study we read concluded that the ideal time between site redesigns is 2.66 years, not 2 years, not 3 years, 2.66. The truth is that there are several factors to consider when making this decision. Whatever the age of your site, there are some questions you should ask yourself right now that will help you determine whether a site redesign is in order. Number 1. Does your website align with your current business goals? This one should be easy. Examine your organization's purpose and desired direction and view your site with a critical eye to measure its presentation against those parameters. If your website does not fully support and effectively communicate your company's mission or value propositions, it's time to look at updating your content and design. Number 2, is your site mobile friendly? There are several reasons this is important. Most notably, Google's search algorithm will penalize a site that isn't optimized for mobile by ranking it lower on its mobile search results pages. Why does this matter? In 2015, Google announced that more Google searches take place on mobile devices than on computers in 10 countries, including the United States. How important are mobile devices to consumers? A recent study by the Boston Consulting Group that asked the question, "What would consumers give up instead of their smartphones?" found the following. More than 3 in 10 would stop seeing their friends in person. 45% said they would put off going on vacation. 46% would be willing to give up a day off per week. And more than 55% would rather forgo dining out for 12 months than give up their smartphone. If your site is not optimized for mobile, start your redesign immediately. Number 3, do visitors spend enough time on your site? Websites are created to encourage visitors to absorb the content presented. It doesn't matter if your site is informational or e-commerce oriented. Your desire should be for users to hang around long enough to get value. Key metrics to consider include pages per session, average session duration, and bounce rate. In simple terms, pages per session is the average number of pages viewed during a user session. Average session duration is how long the user remained on the site, and bounce rate is the percent of users that leave the entrance page without interaction. If any of these numbers is too low, you're not getting a good return on your site design. An update is in order. These are not the only 3 questions to consider. However, they are important questions to ask right now. Your site serves as a window into your business, a billboard for your value propositions, and a portal for customer buying decisions if you happen to have an e-commerce site. It must be modern, engaging, and easy to navigate. If your site needs a bit of polishing or a full rebuild, we encourage you to start now.